All right, so how do you stay steady so your team can borrow your calm? Stacey here, managing partner at Springwell and Associates. This month we've been focused on emotional intelligence and leadership. So using self-management to steady the room, really when the stakes are high, paying attention to your emotions and your team's emotions because your team mirrors your stance. So if you spin, they tend to spiral. If you steady, then they kind of settle and anchor themselves. I want to share this specifically for our nonprofit leaders given the current climate. First, just take a breath. This is a lot to navigate, period. Okay? The second thing is when you're talking with your team, you want to say what is true, what is real, right? So our grant is delayed. We have maybe a $25,000 gap that could cause next week's after school sessions. It could impact them. That is true. All right. Then you want to sort through it. What is true? What is a fact? And what might be an assumption that's playing in the background. All right. And so one thing might be the delay of the session, the after school session, right? And then the assumption they might be making is that, oh, the program is going to shut down completely. Well, that's not necessarily true, right? So then we want to establish a next steps that the team as a collective will be a part of. So one person might be sharing an update with partners, like what is going on. Another person might be drafting a modified schedule so that you can utilize, get the kids into the after school sessions, maybe at one or two sites, right? Someone else might be drafting a donor alert to let them know this is what we're currently facing. This is the plan of action that we have set in place. And then maybe your next step is I am going to inform the staff of what is going on and what is our course of action, right? So you got ownership from the people on your team, but you're also saying we are going to get through this and we're going to get through this together. We're going to talk through, we're going to get a plan, right? It is not the end of the world. We're going to figure it out. And I think sometimes for leaders, because sometimes you might be fearful. You think that your composure is a form of pretending, but that's not what's happening. It's really creating space so that you can choose your response. I'm going to say it again. It's creating space so that you can choose your response. And that choice becomes the team's anchor. So in uncertainty, your calm is the strategy. You're watching Tuesdays Matter too, because Mondays are overrated.